Hello everyone, this is Dream Big Budgets. My name is Natalie, and today is another installment in the hashtag I am. My topics are all about motherhood, parenthood, hardships that we might not necessarily talk about enough. And today I am planning on extending the conversation to you about how you feel about the fact that you may be a parent that stays home with their kids, or made that choice or were forced to stay home for various reasons. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So for me, because I had moved to the US and we were in the process of dealing with the immigration situation, I couldn't work anyway. So it took 2 years for me to get my green card. And after that, I've been trying to find something that I can do from home. That way I take some of the pressure off my husband, because we are, as of right now, a one-income household. And I want to change that in any way I possibly can. This is why I initially started my shop. This is why I initially started my YouTube channel. Obviously, part of it was because I wanted to be accountable for what was happening, and I wanted to change our life and to make it better and not as stressful. But obviously, with everything else, money is a factor. But I have always been very independent, and I've always worked while I was back home. So being in the position that I was in, not being able to do anything and just sit at home and watch him struggle with, the constant, like, oh, we don't have enough money or we don't have anything saved up. It's stressful. Like, it might not get taxing on our relationship because we talk about everything and anything. But it is stressful regardless. It doesn't matter how well you communicate. That doesn't negate the feelings that you're having. So, for me, I've gotten to the point that I want to do something. I need to do something for myself and for them to make our life easier, more comfortable, and more secure. And it is literally driving me crazy every day that I cannot provide that and not be in a position where, hey, you know what, we have some extra income that we can rely on, even if it's for a while, something to make it a little bit easier to manage future expenses or our savings, or just have that little cushion that we need. And even if I don't have that job permanently, that would help. But I don't have that, and I haven't had that since I got here. So that's been really bothering me, and he knows all of this already. Just because it's been a conversation even before we found out I was pregnant. I am not built to be a stay-at-home mom. And I know I'm not the only one out there. We're just so afraid to say it because society expects us to want to be home and take care of the kids, the house, the whatever. I'm doing it because I'm home. I can't do anything about it right now. The end goal for us is for him to stay home if I make enough to sustain that lifestyle, basically. So me working and him staying home and taking care of Freya, because he has more patience than me. He loves being at home a lot more than me. So that just works for us. I know it doesn't work for everybody. I know not everybody is in this situation. I know there's a lot of women out there that love being a stay-at-home mom, being the homemaker, basically, and I admire you for it because it's hard. Okay, you can say whatever you want, but being at home is 24/7, just constant doing something. So you never get a break. And I'm lucky enough to have my husband help me once he gets home, even though I sometimes just want to let him rest and recoup after work. But he takes the initiative sometimes and helps me out. But I know that's not the case for everybody. So I would love to hear some of your stories or your opinions on this sort of dynamic, because I know it's expected of women to want to stay home and do that. And like I said before, nothing wrong with it. It's just not for me. And I know I can't be the only one. We're just so scared to say it. And that's just something that, has been going on for so long that it's considered normal, but it shouldn't be, because every person is different and everybody has other, I don't know, visions for their life. And this wasn't it for me. And I'm doing what needs to be done, because one of us is working and one of us needs to be at home with our daughter, because let's face it, childcare is extremely expensive. And also in the area, it's very hard to find childcare, because we were thinking of doing maybe 1-2 days per week just to get her that interaction, because she's been cooped up in the house with us for so long that we want her to have that socialization. But that's a different story from a normal point of view. I really don't like it. And sometimes it just drains me completely, because it's not something that I love doing. So putting all my energy and all my effort into something that I'm not loving is even more taxing, because you do it for so long. Like, you don't get a break, you don't get anything, right? So I would love to hear some opinions on that, because I really don't hear it enough, and I know I can't be the only one. So I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear some opinions, some of your own stories if you would like to share. And as usual, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, liking this video, and yes, please comment down below and share with us. Share your story, your opinion. I always love to hear them. And I bet you everybody else in this community that watches will appreciate them too. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the comments. Bye!